Welcome to the program Issues on ABS Radio and Television. I am Eze Owochi. Today we are going to look at the economic implication of redesign of the Naira. What are the implications, economic implications of the redesign of the Naira? And we have in the studio Professor Steve Ibenta, former Dean Faculty of Management Sciences and former Chairman Anambra State Christian Pilgrim Welfare Board. Thank you for joining us on the program, Prof.
Thank you.
Right, we also have Mr. Bruno Ibekino, HOD, Head of Department, Economics Department, Chukwuemeka University in Bagam. Mr. Bruno, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
On October 26, 2022, the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, announced plans to redesign and distribute new 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1,000 Naira banknotes to replace the existing ones. The CBN governor cited money hoarding, inflation, and counterfeiting as major reasons for its unusual decision. What is the implication, the economic implication of this decision ahead of the 2023 general elections in Nigeria? And so we want to look at it the next 5 minutes. We shall look at it. This is the part 1 of the program, which will have part 2. And so, Professor Steve Ibenta, we want to look at the economic implications of the redesign of the Naira. What benefits are there to Nigerians?
Thank you. First of all, let me explain that Naira redesign is not the same as Naira evaluation. Many people have been asking me, does this mean devaluation? And so, redesign is simply changing the features of Naira. It has nothing particularly to do with the value of Naira. The countries need to guard against security of their currency. That you have also mentioned counterfeiting in particular, and to curb certain illegal activities, like the activities of the terrorists, kidnappers, and the holding of the Naira, which brings pressure to bear on the currency, which also leads to the devaluation of the value of Naira. So these are some of the most important reasons why countries design currencies.
All right, let me come to you, Mr. Bruno Ibekino. The CBN governor claims that the Naira is not as secure as it is. It ought to be, as it is easier to counterfeit 500 and 1,000 Naira denominations. So, how true is that?
I disagree with that, given that these are the highest dimensions of the currency. If it is easier to counterfeit 1,000 Naira than you can counterfeit 20 Naira, then there is an initial problem. That is the reason the government empowered today has given us, and then because the CBN, have this administrative independence away from from the Minister of Finance, they report directly to the presidency, and the presidency may, like he did in the president may, like he did in 1984. But I'm expecting that, like they have promised us, that the monthly currency notes will come with a stronger security feature that will reduce the ease of its counterfeiting. Okay. Then again, the argument which you raised earlier about helping to curb inflation or reducing corruption by carrying money up and down, and maybe the money they pay to buy things. I don't see reality coming because there should be a full policy to operationalize the initial policy of the designer. So the follow-up policy will have been limiting the amount of money an individual can withdraw in cash at every point in time because most of these ransom or economic procedures are done in cash. So there should be a follow-up policy by January maybe that would reduce the capacity of each individual to withdraw a good amount of money. Maybe we reduce it from what it from what presently obtains. So in the pursuit of these objectives, I see only one, maybe increasing reducing the confidence of counterfeiting. But the question we always ask ourselves is like an economics, we look at cost and opportunity cost. So what is the opportunity cost and what is the cost itself? And presently is taking about 58 billion to create a currency value, a current currencies with a face value of just 2 billion. So you find out that it's a moving sum of money, and now we are talking about reprinting. That was what it cost the government in 2021 and 2020. You're talking about reprinting, and you know that when you're going to reprint, it's cheaper than when you're going to make a fresh print. So now we're going to design and then print a fresh note. So I bet you it's going to be more than 58 billion, given the preferred trend now, and that we are producing a new currency. It's going to be more than what you have earlier, using 58 billion to print only 2 billion naira worth of currency.
Professor Steve, that a lot of people think that the policy change will be a distraction ahead of the 2023 general elections. So, what do you think? Is it timely this time? Is it necessary?
I don't think so. Every government has its objectives with respect to the management of the economy. And so, if the government perceives that a lot of economic activities are counterproductive, are harmful to the economy, they will take steps to ameliorate the situation. So, if the campaigns or the activities of political parties are such that they have negative effects on the economy, including the currency value, money in circulation, and the other aspects of their dues, to take measures to cover. I don't think material is the issue. The issue is that those people who are speculating on the naira, who are keeping the naira outside the banking system, are concerned about the effect it will have on the naira stock. And so they are complaining because they know that this may affect the transactions in the short term. So the government may be right when more than 70% of the money in circulation is outside the banking system. It doesn't help the government to plan, to manage the money supply. So I think I support the government, I support the times because our people say that the firewood you have decides how you cook and the material it takes you to cook your food. If we, as we have seen, a lot of economic sabotage, trade flages, leakages, capital flights abound in this country, we need to also take measures. Like I as the check said, if the bird decides to fly without perching, you shoot without aiming. So you just have to tackle the bull. Even though there are some major side effects, like when you do it in this short period, there will be disruptions in supply chains. There may be cash shortages for small and medium scale industries, and this is equally harmful to the economy. So we have to balance these activities and see how we mitigate the effects of this. If, as we have said, that we need to curb some of these activities of terrorists, bandits, and politicians in this political
Thank you. The program is used on NBS radio and television, and we are in the house with Professor Steve Ibent, former Dean Faculty of Management Sciences, of course, former Chairman, Anambra State Christian People Welfare Board, and Mr. Bruno Ibekilo, Head of Department Economics, University. We are discussing economic implications of redesign of Naira. Mr. Bruno, how long does it take to redesign the Naira? How many years? Stipulating years, then we get after some years the Naira can redesign.
There are cast on steel, but countries around the world have different approaches. The argument here is that it's usually between 7 to 8 years that you can redesign, but that is where you have efficiency in production. Comparatively, it's on a cost between $12 to $13, 12 to 13 cents to print between 5 to 30 US dollars. Okay, between 5 to 20 US dollars, and then if you give that, you find out that these countries can afford to to redesign after about 7 to 8 years, as the conventional lesson carries. But in countries where it's taking you about 58 billion to print 2 billion, if you do the very simple arithmetic, you find out that the cost is whooping. So who is going to bear this cost? We're talking about individuals who are in a country where more than half, 1.3 million has produced dollar, it's facing multi-dimensional poverty. And because it is argued that after some while you design, you now embark on such a humongous cost. Conventionally, at the environment level, it's good to fumigate your house after 2-3 days, after 2-3 years, or repaint after 4-5 years. But do we all do that? You look at your pocket and then look at what is the expected gains. Okay, if it's to control payment bandits, if it's to, do we have that enablers that can now say no, you don't take social amount of money? Our people have a way of going around everything. If I'm expected to move 5 million naira in cash today, and they say I cannot move more than 2 million, I can make a transfer to you, get 1 million from me, I'll give you commission. So these are, we have to think counterfactually. Where if I do this, what will people do on the other side? So I think what I'm thinking is we can face this. We can face it by the end of 2023. That these currencies will be gradually coming back. We may choose not to redesign. We may choose not to redesign. We may just change the date. So we can say that all currencies that predate 2020 are expected to come back to the central bank by June of 2023. So that's it for bringing back those money, and then you now cut the ease with which they now withdraw. So at the end of the day, you now have, like Prof said here, it's an operation where you have about more than 70% of currency that are supposed to be in circulation in people's homes. You can't plan. You can't say that this is the expected benefit of emerging policy you're going to throw in at a point, because the money you're talking about are not in circulation actually in the banking system. So I'm not fully in support of the hurry to redesign because of the cost and the expected, and that again, those expected benefits of redesigning doesn't have any economic backing. It doesn't stand on any economic theory that when you design your currency, it will stop inflation. Any currency will not stop inflation. What will stop inflation is not when people don't have money to buy. What will stop inflation is where you now have a lot of output, when you increase output, and then find a ways to manage the economic shocks that are pushing prices up. And you will stop people from doing what they want to do with money because you have not made a law that will stop them from or limit the amount of money they can take from the banking system. That's my view.
Yes, let's pick this one. Hello. Gani live with you.
Okay.
Also, now you will change someone. Thank you. Thank you. Also, how much can you have to change it?
Yes, the ordinary man is not easily comprehensive. Of course, people are worried about the standard of living, the cost of living. Inflation is at the spiral turn, and nobody is talking about these things. Those things have nothing to do with the design of my friends. It is the confidence that people have in government, the economic policy of government. Are people producing? Are we just consuming? What do we consume? You can only reduce inflation if you produce what you consume. Look at all the things we consume here. How many of them do we produce? Then we have to import them. And again, we are importing. What are we exporting? It's the stability in price that you export more than you import. But this country produces nothing. We are just a consumption society, and therefore I think government should really sit up and have a look at our economic system, our productive system. And we have enough resources everywhere in the agricultural sector, in the mine, in the manufacturing. But we are not trying to organize our productive system to create employment for numerous talented youths, hard-working people of this country. That is the area we should focus. Organize the activity of production. I think I'm not to remove some of the presidential candidates are talking about the productive capacity of this nation. That is the way to go.
Hello. Mr. Abunibekilo, your final word on this for today.
My final word for now will be to encourage the government and the national government to find ways to make Naira stronger instead of trying to paint Naira.
The final word.
Well, my final one is to ask Nigerians to cooperate with the CBN to see that this naira design is successful. That may be the first step. Then, on the other hand, Nigerians should think economically. All these wastages and leakages are harming the economy, harming everybody in this country. Then the government should really plan a productive system, exploit, provide opportunities for the talented and hardworking people of Nigeria to contribute to economic growth by producing many products and services that use in this country, so that we limit importation of everything. It doesn't help any society. Even if we design naira 10 times or once every year, as long as we are not producing, there is no
Thank you very much, Professor Steve Dibenta, former Dean, Faculty of Management Sciences, Nana Ezekiro University, Awka. Of course, former Chairman of Anambra State Cruiser Building for coming to the program. Of course, Mr. Bruno Ibekino, Head of Department Economics, Chukwuemeka Odumegochukwu University, Valley Campus. Thank you very much for coming to the program. I need to move. On behalf of Don Oyenji, I am as Onwuchi. See you again.